Hey guys, it's me again, Esperance Mbithe. Welcome back to my channel. Kama uja watch the previous vlog kwenye I went to visit my cousin, tukapitia the expressway road from Capital Center to Westlands. Make sure you watch before you start watching this one.
Yeah.
So let me introduce her to you guys. Najua mmemwona in the previous vlogs, but she didn't talk. Now she's going to talk, share some stories with us. Yeah, you know. So introducing yeah, tunafanana.
Hi guys, hoping you're doing well. So as you heard, my name is Marieta Nani Mukamba. And I wanted to share my story with you guys. Whatever I've been through, I wish to share. It can be of help to someone, so feel free.
Yes, so a story, a lot of people have heard about endometriosis. You know, me, I know just a few things about it. How some girls experience painful periods. I know mnajua Jambiko Ikai, yeah. Alikuwa presenter wa NTV, you know, the reggae sessions. So I know the story of endometriosis from her, pia from Corazon Kwamboka. So I've never met someone mwenye najua very closely mwenye ashikuwa na that condition. So see ati it's a pleasure to me. Sindio. It's not like I'm happy to meet someone mwenye ame go through that, but I'm glad I have someone close to me who can share with us a story to encourage someone out there, you know. Yes, and she's still eating some crepes. So maybe tuanze.
So to me, whatever I can remember, back in 2010 when I started menstruating is when the first day of my menstruation is when I experienced the painfulness of it from day one till the end. That was another warm, is it a warm welcoming or how was it? I don't know what to say, but for me it was a bad experience because it was my first and a very terrible experience, painful one. I couldn't do anything actually. Nilikuwa naumwa 24/7, unakunywa dawa na ikusaidii, painkillers. So nikaendaga that was 2010 nikiwa form 1. Tumbo ndo ilianza kuniuma. So na nimesema so nyingi. How many? Tukikao ndizo ni pesa ngapi? Haya, ikawa inanilemea with time. Then when I was during that year of my form 1 in 2010, back in Ushago, Taveta, I used to experience painful menses. When I tell my parents, they used to say that I was pretending. I didn't want to go to school. I was forced to go back to school. I used to carry medicine, Brufen. It was a painkiller that used to help me before, but for now it doesn't work on my body anymore. Nikuzoea kwa mwili. Haya, ikaendelea. I didn't complete form 1 there. I was on and off to hospital, so sikumalizia form 1 hapo. I went and did my end year exam and I failed, so the only option was to repeat. I took a transfer. I went to Meru at Uko Girls in Gobo is where I joined again form 1 in 2011. The problem was still on. I didn't have peace of mind during end months. I used to carry medicine and we used to have a clinic in our school. So each and every month I used to go for medicine at our school clinic. Then it reached a time it worsened with time. I didn't know what I was suffering. I used to go to hospital, different hospital actually. Naambiwa ni gas, so ika happen nilikuwa napewa dawa za ulcers which I didn't have. Napewa different medication, naambiwa if this has not worked on your body, then try this other one. I've taken so many medication till date. So the experience, to me, it's not even that friendly. It's not good at all. I wouldn't wish for anyone to experience what I normally go through each and every day.
So, when were you diagnosed that this was endometriosis? And as you said, the pains are still there till today.
Yes, the pain is still there. I won't lie. Even now.
So,
But it has reduced. I was diagnosed back in 2014. Back in 2014, because I've repeated twice due to my condition. So back in 2014 is when I didn't complete school in Meru. I took another transfer after my parents my parents failed to attend my academic at Meru. So I took another transfer to Kikuyu. So it's when I completed school there. So I was diagnosed when I took a transfer from Meru to Kikuyu actually. I went to first hospital was Mata. I was diagnosed. I didn't understand the term endometriosis. It was a new term to me. So sikuwa naelewa daktari anasema nini. So because of the pain, mimi nilikuwa tunaitikia napewa dawa. So my sister suggested that I should visit another hospital. I see a gynecologist somewhere else. I went to AR. They diagnosed the same thing. My sister was like, no, I should go for another checkup from a different hospital. I went to Medanta along to Wayakiwe. They diagnosed me with the same problem. But with time, ilikuwa ina increase na centimeters hizo the cysts in my body.
So it's a growth, eh?
It's like a growth, but it is growing somewhere a different place. Yes. So from Medanta, still my sister was not accepting. So she took me to Mpisha. I went. They confirmed it was the same thing. They suggested that I go for an operation there, but still my sister was like, no, those doctors are too quick to judge. So you need to be patient. So she called her friend, her friend in where? Kenyatta Hospital. I don't know the name of that doctor, but it's a doctor from our area.
Taveta now.
Yes, but he works. It's ni mtu ametoka Taveta. He schooled with my sister. Back in primary school, they parted way. They came to know each other when they were working here in Nairobi. So he was working at Kenyatta Hospital. So he suggested that I should take pills.
Femiplan.
For a month. They see hormones zitabalance. But no, nothing happened. Nothing at all. The pain was still on. So ika-persist. Ikafika to a point that kwenda haja ndogo, haja kubwa, it was a very big problem for me. I used to go bent. It reached a time that imagine you're going to the toilet, you just wish that you didn't eat, because it was painful for me. So I was dating after school. I had this boyfriend. He suggested to me, why can't you go to Aga Khan there, because that is the biggest hospital that we know in Kenya. So I took a step and I went. I had a resolution cover, insurance cover. So I went to Aga Khan. I was checked. I went with my previous reports from the different hospital that I visited. Then the daktari that I saw, his name is Johnston Mieso. It's a good doctor, by the way. So he just looked at me and told me, you know, you girl, you're joking with your life. This thing is serious, and it's eating you very fast, and you don't know. This thing is serious. You need to go for an emergency. So I visited the hospital. It was on Tuesday. Then he suggested that I should take a break for that Wednesday and inform my parents. Then that Wednesday I was supposed to go back to get prepared by the nurses on the procedure
For surgery.
yes, because the procedure was supposed to be done on Thursday, 31st of
So
March.
it was that bad.
It was that bad. I was not even walking straight.
Okay.
I was not eating. You see this body? It's not even my body actually. I'm trying to eat, but the appetite went with the disease. So I went for the procedure. Is it laparoscopy? Yeah. My first procedure was done back in 2017
In Aga Khan.
in Aga Khan Hospital, that 1st of May, when I was in I was schooling at ZTech then. I was my first year. I was in my first year doing ECDE at ZTech. I went for the procedure. It happened that I came out alive because my sister was afraid that I might go there and come back dead. So it was successful. I was released on that day. We spent a lot of money. I just thank God I had that cover. It covered everything. So after some time, the doctor told me if I observe carefully on medication, the disease will disappear. But it came back.
So let me ask you. So during the first surgery, did they remove the whole of the cyst that was there? Ama?
They removed everything that was there.
Kila
They
kitu.
cleaned. They took a video actually, and I lost the flash that was stored in. I'm just careless actually. I lost the video. The disease came back again. It affected on my right side of my ovary. Then I had a boyfriend actually, and we had planned to settle. But things happened. I was left because of my condition. Kuna mwanaume anataka kukua, how do you call? Yani hakuna mwanaume anataka ukue burden. You are coming to settle with diseases.
You boyfriend.
Expensive treatments.
You boyfriend. We see you.
So I was temured like that because of my condition. But I thank God because some things happen for a reason. Yes. So it happened. I was left, and I'm still battling the disease. I'm taking medication. Yes, and I went also for a second surgery in 2019, and it had affected my right ovary. Yes,
but they removed it. But it's already affected. They removed the ovary.
Yeah, they cut. Now I have one ovary.
Side, the left one,
and it has also cysts. So I don't know nitakuwa mgeni wa nani.
It is also affected.
Yes, because I'm under medication. But now since the condition, to manage it, you need a lot of money for medication. Stop. So I took a step and went to Kienyeji. I normally take Harrowet from Harriet's Botanical nowadays, and it has helped me. Actually, ever since last year, I've been taking Harrowet. I don't know from which month. I think it's March. No, from May till date, and it has helped. I normally don't feel that much pain, and I was told to be persistent on taking it. You just take 3 tablespoons daily on an empty stomach in the morning only. It doesn't have any side effect actually. You can take it on an empty stomach even twice a day. Yes.
So have you ever gone back from 2019? Have you ever gone back to the hospital maybe to be checked to see the size of the cyst? Umesema the left side still has a cyst.
Yeah.
Kuona imetoshana aje. Merudi kweli.
Yeah. It is still there, but it has reduced in size actually, and I'm thanking God for that. Siwezi complain. The pain is not as much as before. It may reduce. Yes, and I just thank God. I wish I can show you the product that I normally use. Just be patient.
Show us. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Ngoja kidogo.
So this is the medication that I normally take. It's called Arrowroot from Harriet's Botanical. You just check it on Instagram. You'll find the product there. Yes.
Yeah, guys. So you've seen the product. Maybe one thing I can say: never ever in your life ask a married woman kwa nini hana watoto. Never. Na ukiona mwanamke ameolewa na anazaa, usimwambie anazaa kama panya. Kuna wanawake wanatafuta watoto and they can't get them. Watoto wanatoka kwa Mungu. Kuna watu wana struggle kupata watoto. Usiambie mtu anazaa sana, muachane na yeye, hajakuja kukuitisha usaidizi, na usiuliza mtu kwa nini hana mtoto. Watu wamenyamazia some conditions. Hawezi kuja akitangaza huku, niko na hii, that's why I can't get kids. Don't do that. Don't. Parting shots.
No, we're not even parting shot yet.
Endelea.
So,
bado tulikuwa tumeenda ka break.
Na niko na pesa ngapi to be honest? Kutoka hiyo time nimesema so. Hiyo ni pesa nyingi. Haya. Actually, people are going through so much. Na wengine hata they don't know what they are suffering. Like according to me, it started on my first day of my period and I didn't know. Madaktari back in my ushago didn't know. I used to take only medication, painkiller only. There was this time that I got ill. Then I was sent home when I was in Form 1 in my up country at Taita Taveta. So I went home and found my dad. So I explained my problem to my dad. He took me to hospital at Ngoyoni. We normally go at Tanzania when we are at my hometown actually. We normally go to Ngoyoni Hospital in Tanzania because we are near the border. We went. Doctors didn't. They tested so many things. They told me it's amoeba. I was given 1 month medication, and medication for amoeba, you normally the yellow tablets. They are very sour, and when you take them, at the end of the day you'll be urinating yellow. When you go to the toilet, you leave your yellow marks there when you snooze. So I took that medication for a whole month. There was no change. It came back. Because if I try to imagine how many times I've taken medication and they were all wrong medication, all wrong prescription from doctors. They didn't know my situation. I've taken so much. Yeah, till I've told myself now I need a break from medication. So I changed to taking the kienyeji ones, because now I can feel there is much difference. Yeah, because in the hospital I used to spend much. Imagine you're being paid a salary of around 15 because you're a teacher. Each and every month you have to go for checkup. Consultation is 3,500. You're being told to go and to go for a scan, which is 4,500. at Top Plaza. Whatever you remain with is for medication. Actually, after taking back the result, you're being prescribed for medication, which is not even 1 shilling. So I used to spend much of my salary buying medicine only, and it is not the same medicine that you'll be taking forever. You need to change it with time if it's not useful. So I've changed my medication so many times, even I can't count. Yeah, so the last time that I decided enough is enough, I had even given up. Yeah, then luckily I met a friend. He introduced me to this, and I thank him. Mama KK, wherever you are, I'm grateful that you came to my life. Yes, that's Harriet Botanicals medication I'm taking, and I'm hoping for a great result. I won't give up. I hope somebody there is getting some help. Yes, and our friend here wants to say hi. Can you say hi? What are you taking? What's that? And this is? And you're in which class? One. Yes. That's my story actually. Yeah. And I'll share part 2. So
kuna part 2?
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot more is coming. I hope I've not imitated Kioko. Kioko, wherever you are. Sija kuimitate.
Watch him,
Onakwa ni Mukamba.
Yeah.
That has been my story for today only. So part 2 is coming. Yes.
So keep it here. Experience with the channel. So you've heard the story. Share with us down on the comment section. Maybe kuna any one of you kwa audience yangu mwenye amesha experience, maybe you had a relative who experienced that, how they handled it. You see, life is not easy.
Well, and actually I've forgotten another thing. You lose friends. Friends are not there when you need them actually. I lost friends, so I decided let me be on my own with my family, and I want to thank my family, especially my sisters, so very much. Big sis Pauline, wherever you are, God bless you. Millie, God bless you. Caro and Winnie also. Yes, amjaachwa nyuma. And my mommy and daddy also. Hata kama you saw that I was pretending, but muliona ilikuwa serious, sio? Yes.
Cartoon. I know you've never seen her. She's from my mom's side. They are very nice people. You see, sisi ni wazuri. Si ndio, sisi ni wazuri.
Actually uko ushago. Ukiwa mgonjwa ukisema unaenda shule nyumbani, people normally think that you're pretend. Utaki shule, unataka kuoleka. That was my situation back in those days. Kwanza baba yangu ni tough. Nilikula kichapo at first. Nilichapwa na mshipi vizuri. Nikiambiwa sitaki shule, nataka kuoleka. Can you imagine? And today I'm just here suffering. Take this.
You are not suffering. Don't confess that.
No.
Babies are coming. Hey. I'm ready for baby shower. Wait. Watakuja. Mimi
I what I have to say. I'm just saying parents should listen to their children. If they were serious at first, I singekuwa at this. If they took me seriously, singekuwa nakunywa dawa on daily basis actually. But siwezi complain. God ananiamshaga kila siku na reason. Thank you. Yeah, hiyo ni story yangu.
Wacha kuwapatia sauce mingi. Let them keep it locked here. Wangoje part 2
inakuja.
Let us eat our mandazis. Let me see you on the next one. Wacha tusiwapatie mshene mawapo. Wait for part 2.
Moshene inakuja. Na labda tutakuwa ushago nikiwapea hiyo moshene. Hata nyinyi mtembee kwetu na sisi. Tukalime shambani.
Tunaona vile tunatafuna.
Sisi ni Wakamba. Ni mwesi kana mwesi. We are proud campus from Taita Taveta. Diaspora.
Sasa nikatizia hapo kabla tuchome.
Bye.
Bye.
And you subscribe.